So let's take a look at how we could color one of our designs. So here I am. I'm logged into my Canva account and I've created this design. And what's important is everything is separate. I can move this. I copied, duplicated it, inverted it, created these shadows. So this is my design. And you can see as I move my mouse over it, everything's its own object. And I mention that because it's important because then I can color each thing individually. So I was thinking about this demo and I think I'm going to try for a fall color scheme. So a bright fall day. So I've clicked up in here and you can see by the purple, I've selected the whole square and I'm going to color that, and I think I want a bright blue. I want it to feel like one of those bright fall days. And so maybe something like this, maybe brighter. So that's a good start, and yet I don't love it. So I'm going to click on it again. And instead of using the pre-colors, I'm going to click over here, add a new color. And what's nice is it gets me close. So I'm going to move this around. I do, I want it bright. Maybe I want to move it dramatically. You can see the colors changing. So it's a little purple. So now I'm moving back towards what I hope is true blue. And the whole demo will be me trying to find a bright blue color. All right, so we're going to start with that. And then it's fall, so maybe I'll click these leaves. And so I have these highlighted and the color is black. So for fall, I'm going to change that to a bright orange. Maybe I'll start with that right there. All right, here's my mountain in the background. And that too, maybe it can be bright yellow because it's been changed. The color I've been thinking about for the water is sometimes in the fall you get sort of deep brown. The lake really shows that. I'm not sure if this has a brown. Let's see. There we go. So browns are often um, dark oranges. So here's a rich brown. I'm going to try this. I'm going to keep seeing where it goes. And so I've got this deep brown water, and now I'm going to recolor my swan. And I think I'm going to make it either white or warm color. That might be good. And you can see I actually have doubled up the swan and layered it. I have a second layer here, and that's good. And I kind of like this warm color, but perhaps I, all right, here's my goldfish, my koi. Let's change its color. I'm going for this fall theme, so I'm liking that. And then I have this um, ripple that I've created. And I think this would be a good opportunity to bring a little bit of that blue into my design. I don't like that. That's a little bit better. And down here, here's my reflection of the swan. So maybe I can change that. I'm going to adjust the position. For the moment, I'm going to move it. So I'll change this one. That's too bright. That that's somewhat interesting. And I have this. And I really wish I could get, let's try to change this color. Here we go. So I moved one of my swans. I'm going to brighten that up. And I'm going to move this one back in. For some reason, I can't recolor that one. Oh, I wonder if it's because it's too transparent. Nope. I'm going to make it transparent again. So I got to grab this one because a reflection should be directly underneath it. I like this because it gives a little depth to it. This other koi fish is a little too dark. That might be a little too bright. Let's see what else I can do. Oh, that's kind of cool, but too intense. There we go. And you can add things to continue to embellish these. Since I'm going for a fall day, maybe I'm going to change this more to red. Yeah, I wanted just a little more brightness. And then I am going to add for this particular one, maybe a um, let's see if there's anything. Oh, here we go. Wonder if I, so here they are. Before, I'm kind of losing them, so I'm going to change the color real quick. That's pretty cool. And then I'm going to rotate it so it looks like it's on the, and I'll try some colors. That's nice. I think there's something in between those two that could be a good choice. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to try this. I haven't done this before, so you're going to watch me learn. I'm going to go to Edit, and I'm going to do Shadow. So let's try a drop shadow. Oh, yeah. See, that kind of sets it off. We'll try that. And then something else I haven't done. Still not loving my sky. Maybe one of these. Too dark, too purple. Good. Oh, I don't know if that makes sense, but I sure think it's pretty. I'm kind of liking that. Wonder what this would look like with a shadow. Just to make it a little, I don't know, more interesting and bold. I'm going to try that too. I'm going to do this drop shadow. Yeah. Oh, I'm really into the drop shadow now. And so here's sort of my fall um, element. I'm going to do one more little leaf. I wanted to, they're such a small little bundle. What do you think? I think that's kind of pretty. Oh, I like the leaves. Okay, so I'm happy with that, and I'm going to call this fall late afternoon. You know how the sun goes down early in the fall? Ah, that's pretty. All right, that would be the image that I then save, download, and put into my design. All right, thanks for that.